Hello guys, welcome to the final part of building a web app like Tinder in just 1 hour using mern.ai. So we already developed a user login, user profile, a swipeable dating feed, and now we got 15 to 20 more minutes to develop the matches tab and add a real-time chat to this project. So let's finish this. In this part, we will be adding a real-time chat to this project and place it inside the matches tab. And we got to do some optimizations there as well. Then we will integrate the swipe logic with matches so that every common swipe will create a match and start a conversation thread as well. So let's start by adding a real-time chat to this project. We can bring back the AI assistant and let me clear this and ask the AI to add the chat feature to this web app. So mern.ai has a functional real-time chat template that you can add instantly and customize any way you want. Let's wait for the build to get completed. I'm actually grateful that I don't have to develop this chat components entirely. Like how much time would it take, right? So I think I'm really grateful with the templates that mern.ai has to offer. It's done now. So if I go to the chat page, I can actually start chatting with other users of this app. Let's start a conversation with Liam Bennett. So I have sent a message. Now let's sign in as Liam on another browser to check if I got the message. I have received the message here from Mia Parker. Now let me send another text to Liam. It works and it works fast. I can send back and forth. It works perfectly and in real time. I was just giving you a little demonstration. Now let's bring in this chat feature as part of the matches tab. Currently this chat feature has its own page and URL. You can see that here. We don't need it that way. To remove that, simply go to app.json file and remove these entries related to chat. And save. Now we won't be able to see the separate chat page. It is not mapped to any UI. So we can bring it inside our matches tab. To do that, we can open the real-time chat feature and here we can see lots of files. Open chat.client.tsx, that is the frontend file. So we need to import this chat feature into the home page. Inside the matches tab, when you look at it, we need to replace this message. So let's use the search tab to quickly find where the message is and replace the message with chat. Hit save. And refresh. Okay, now the entire chat window is inside this tab. We need to do some cleaning up here, like we don't need the header first. Go to chat.client again and remove the header tag. Now it's gone, but we have some issues with the width. So let's try giving a specific width and hit save. Now it looks good. Next, we have this plus button as part of the template. We don't need it for our dating app, so we can remove that. To do that, we can go to chat threads. It is inside the components folder. Here, instead of your chats, we can replace it to your matches. Then we can look for the plus button to remove. Let's hide the assistant for now. It's taking so much of our space. Where is it now? There we have the blank state message that says add contacts to start conversation. Let's remove that. We don't need it. Just below that, you can see the plus button that comes with the blank state. Remove that as well. And we can replace the no contacts to show message to no matches to show. Now we have one more plus button to find and delete. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Hit save. Let's open it in a new page and see the output. Looking good. We already have one conversation, but we cannot create any more conversations as we like. So let's remove this thread. We just created it for testing. See, you can already see the new collections related to the chat feature in our database. Let's remove the message threads collection and the swipes collection as well. Now the profile is fresh as ever, no matches to show. Next, we need to integrate the swipes to matches. As in, if two users, user A and user B, swipe right on each other, then a new match should get created. And a new conversation thread should also get created for them so they can chat. To do that, go to handle swipe server.tsx. Let's close all our tabs. We are already getting this much details about the current user's swipe action. We can create a new constant called matching swipe to collect the swipe details of the second user or user B. Now to do that, we need to collect the user ID of the second user, and we can get that from his or her profile ID. So let's create another constant, current user profile. We need to take the profile collection to this file. So let's do that first. And profile collection. Inside of it, we will get the user ID of the second user. User ID equals ctx dot current user dot id. So what we did now is that we took user B's profile ID first, and from there we got his or her user ID. Next, we need to take the profile ID of user A. So now we have both swipe profile and current user profile. With that, we can cross check whether these two profiles had liked each other or not. And the action should be accepted. Now with that done, if there is a matching swipe, then we should create a conversation thread for user A and user B. We can steal that part of code to create a conversation thread from the chat feature itself. So go inside real-time chat feature, then open create message thread server file. Now we can copy the entire logic for creating a thread from this file and paste it inside the match condition. So I think everything's done here. We need to import moment. And declare the recipient IDs as well. So we don't need multiple recipients or group chats. So we'll just intercept it to create a single thread only. Now that's done, but before we do a test, we can make this like and dislike button work as well. So go inside cardui.tsx, that's where the buttons are. I am thinking of adding an on click to these buttons because we want to make changes to the entire card component on button click. So we can pass a prop on each buttons, props.dislike and props.like. And now we have to address these props on component level. Let's go to feed.ui.tsx file, and in here we can address those props and what must happen to this component on click. But honestly, I think there is a much better way to do this. Sorry guys, I think we can ditch this method and go back to card.ui.tsx again and address this in the buttons itself using arrow functions. So what we can do is we simply call this handle swipe server inside the arrow function, and instead of direction we can simply say left for dislike and right for like. That's done. We got one more thing left, that whenever a button is clicked, the card should get removed from the stack, right? So we can go to feed.tsx, and in here we can combine both like and dislike, and whenever either of these buttons is clicked, the card on top should get removed from the stack. So we can save this and we can call this function inside the buttons. And in here we can call index, and whenever a button is clicked, the card on top must get removed. Now everything's done. Let's run a test. We don't have any swipe collection in the database. Let's go to preview mode, refresh the page, and I'm going to click dislike on Oliver. Let's check the database if it is recorded. So there is a swipe collection added as decline. Let's try one more, like Ethan and like Lucas as well. But if I go to the matches tab, I cannot see anything, obviously, because they might have not liked us back. So now we are signed in as Mia Parker, and we also have Lucas's account right here on another browser. Let me do a refresh, and let's like Mia Parker. Now if we go to the matches tab on either of their profile, we can see a conversation thread there because both of them liked each other, so they can start chatting. Hey, how are you? So that's it. There you have it. A dating web application with login, profile, swipeable user feed, matches tab, and real-time chat. Did I do this in 1 hour? I think I'm pretty close. So this is how fast and easy it is to create a web app using mern.ai. You don't need to gather around 10-15 engineers and spend 6+ months to develop web apps anymore. Like I said in the beginning, this app is not exactly a clone of Tinder. But if you're willing to spend a couple of hours more, you can actually make it exactly like a replica of Tinder or Facebook or Uber or whatever you can dream of. So shoot out your questions, let us know your feedbacks, and definitely subscribe to our channel because we'll be showing more about mern.ai in the coming days. If you're a developer, go check out mern.ai, and you can download the desktop app for free and develop anything you want without spending a single penny. If you are not a developer, you can also hire our expert developers for just $8 per hour. Go to our website and check it out. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.